Okay, hello everybody once again. Captain Sam here again on the second video that we're making today. Here with Denise Maple in her bioenergetic testing room using this Quest 4 brand. And I'm going to let Denise speak about what she does. I already had it run on me, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Go ahead, Denise. Why don't you explain what you're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So essentially what the Quest 4 is doing is talking to your energetic body. Your energetic body is an overlay on your physical body, and it works in conjunction with your emotional body. So whenever we have anything in the physical body, it originates in the energetic body. So this is not a diagnosis of a physical symptom. It is measuring your energetic body, but know that the energetic and the physical and the emotional works together. So these are the rods that we hold on to here when we're taking the tests. This is the screen that allows me to choose which tests I'm going to run. And then we've got a plate over here where I can do one of two things. One, if you were remote and weren't here personally, you would send me a hair sample, and I would put your hair sample on the plate here so it can read your energetic signature. But I also use it to infuse a healing remedy with the healing frequencies. Normally, I'm going to use a bottle like this, which is 92% structured water and 8% cane alcohol. The alcohol is just there so that no bacteria gets in. If someone is not able to have alcohol, I have quartz crystals that I will imprint. So this is my my file essentially. And what I want to show you today is what a scan looks like. So I had a hip injury earlier within the last 6 to 9 months. So I'm going to do a scan on my hip just to see how it's coming along, to see if it needs any other type of help. If I was doing a full session, I would first start with the comp analysis, which is a comprehensive look at your energetic organs. I would do a general support scan looking at what nutrients and minerals are needed. I would ask the machine what your body would be telling the machine what tests are needed.
Because your hands are on there the whole time, right?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. And I'll show a demo of that. And then I always run an emotions report. And the emotions are integral to our energetic body. So what the folks at Quest 4 like to say is everything is emotional. And that's where a lot of our physical, mental, and spiritual issues begin. And that's where the healing can begin too. And it works with the energy.
Emotions, energy in motion, correct?
Yes.
Right. And we're
Yes.
beings of energy.
Yep.
We just inhabit, we run these physical vessels, right? Because we're at the helm of them. And when we can figure out energetically what's being blocked or needs some work on, then we can begin that process of healing. Is that correct?
Correct.
Wow. So how did it work on your hips?
Well, we're going to run one right now.
Okay.
But I did run some on myself when I was first injured. And I didn't think of it right away to run the scan on my hip. But once I did and started using that healing remedy, it's like it reminds your body and pushes your body into, or your energetic body, in the right direction, because our bodies were built to heal themselves.
Right.
And all these remedies are doing is helping your body find the way to healing.
Okay. So she ran it on me, and she's going to make myself a tincture also. Okay. Because I have a few issues. Of course, who doesn't? Yeah. And should we continue with this right now and show them what you're doing there, or should I stop and do another one, Denise?
Yeah. Well, I can run a quick scan to show what a scan looks like.
Why don't you? And
then we can show how I would imprint the frequency.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So I've already got it queued up, and I am holding on to the copper rods here. And again, my energetic body is telling what remedies are needed. So what's going into the hold tank here is there's some toxins that need to be removed from my body. And it is showing some remedies. So as I look at this, a couple things stand out to me. I'm getting some circulation support, which is really important to our overall body. It's saying I would benefit from taking some flaxseed oil, and it's also designed the frequency to push some toxins out. So there's some geopathic radiation, which we all have in our atmosphere. There's some food, definitely some remedy going into the hip joint. And this is interesting. Hip joints too. So this is where the emotions and false beliefs come in. At the bottom, it says non-acceptance of physical experiences. So there is a part of me that is disassociating myself from these physical ailments instead of integrating and accepting what is going on. And to heal anything, we first have to accept what is, and then we can start moving towards healing.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So if I were ready to imprint this, the healing frequencies into this bottle, water holds frequencies really well. I would put it on the plate here, and I would just tell the machine to imprint with the frequencies, which takes about 45 seconds. If you look at the quantity and the duration here, essentially for my hips, I should be taking 7 drops of this water twice a day for 4 weeks. And that would be the energetic remedy. If I were to run all of my scans today, it might say, well, you also might want to take some chondroitin or something for your hips, things like that. That might come up in the general support scan. I would also run an emotional scan to see where my emotions and false beliefs are holding me back. I can run a weight management scan. What's my ideal exercise and diet profile? What complementary therapies would be helpful here? If someone's having a shoulder issue, I might run the shoulder scan. So those are just some really interesting things that you can do. What I've found with it is, since I started working with this in July, I've had a nice steady progression upward and positively for my health, spiritual, physical, mental, and spiritual well-being.
It's all connected.
That's it.
It's all connected. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think. I don't have any other questions right now, except I definitely feel the energy in your office here and in this entire room. And you've had some special training, haven't you, Denise?
In more ways than one.
Okay, in more ways than one. And she previously, in her past life, just recently, was a college professor at University of Illinois. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's since pretty much retired from that.
Yeah, I've just got a couple months left, but pretty much done.
And she's on a mission to help people, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No drugs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Helping people help themselves, because we're all the captains of our vessels.
Yes.
And we are all our own authorities.
We are powerful.
We're very powerful.
Beyond our wildest dreams.
Oh, yes.
We just need to believe it.
We just need to believe it. And one thing else I noticed about Denise, well, I had lunch with her today. Boy, does she cook well. It's pretty much all natural. Okay, her environment is great. The atmosphere is awesome. So it's also controlling, right? What you put in your body,
Yes.
what you put in your thoughts, in your mind, all comes together.
It all matters. And the more we accept and love ourselves, the more we're going to want to do these positive things for ourselves.
That's it. And I noticed you unplug pretty much from the media, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, pretty much. You have to almost all the time, because it'll drive you nuts and make you negative.
The universe